Yo, if I see Team Ricochet put out one more tweet patting themselves on the back about the amount of hackers they banned, I'm going to fucking lose it! How can you spend any time or resources telling people how many people you banned when the hacking has never been worse? It's only getting worse. There were less hackers before they tweeted about all the hackers that they banned. You fucks! What are you tweeting about? Why are you telling us? Nobody cares.
Yeah, he's gone.
Is that for fucking shareholders? I don't know. I truly can't figure out the origins.
So is every streamer cheating for you guys? Question mark here, guys. I really see almost every big time streamer in some way or some other getting exposed for, at the very least, 2-boxing, reverse boosting, and manipulating the matchmaking to get himself easy lobbies at the very least so he can dominate and look like a superstar. And then obviously at the other end of the spectrum, you've got people like Face Swag, allegedly, and this Nixter guy, and I don't know, anyone you could say, this Repulse dude. I don't really know a lot of streamers. I really personally don't watch Call of Duty streamers or streaming in general. I mean, if that's what you're into, cool. Personally, myself, I find almost everybody who is a streamer boring. I don't know, you guys know what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm throwing down. My point is, though, is that are these dudes all fucking cheaters? And I think a lot of them are, and it's corrupted. The streamers themselves have corrupted the gaming industry, Call of Duty. I mean, I guess guys like Shroud are legit, and some other streamers who are really good gamers. But when it comes to Call of Duty, it seems like it's just a cesspool infested community of dudes somehow in some way trying to manipulate the whole system, whether it be, like I said, egregious with aimbots or wall hacks or some other kind of shit. And then the sad thing is this, let me just point this out. The sad thing is this, is that a lot of you watching this video are, privy to this information. You agree, you're like, yeah, these guys are cheaters. They're pieces of shit. They're out there manipulating their fan base. And that's the point. They're manipulating people. There's a lot of people who don't realize that a lot of this gameplay and a lot of these lobbies they're in and a lot of these world records that they're getting are all just fake. They're all built on sand. They're all predicated on manipulating the matchmaking system, so you get a bunch of dummies in your lobby who anybody here who's not even a good Call of Duty gamer will go out there and drop a bunch of kills, or they're full on doing that while at the same time having aim bots or soft aim bots or wall hacks or permanent radars or anything that will give them an advantage by cheating. And like I said, it's sad because a lot of these people who give money to these people or play and watch Call of Duty are ignorant to this fact and think these dudes are legit because they have to, because no one's going to sit there, watch these guys play, give them money and support a cheater or somebody who is literally, like a basketball metaphor here, reverse boosting into a kindergarten class as a 6'6" black guy and then dunking on them all and then being like, oh, congratulations, you beat up a bunch of little 4-year-olds there, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, these streamers are such freaking, I don't know, psychopaths that you got dudes like Dr. Lupo cheating in a chess tournament that's for charity. Like, what the fuck? Like, so if dudes are out here cheating in a chess tournament with nothing really on the line, I mean, I think there was some money. It doesn't matter what's on the line. If these dudes are out here cheating in a chess tournament when they're already millionaires, then obviously there's so much to be gained by being a cheater in Call of Duty, where you can become a millionaire streamer or some Warzone World Series champion, or I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what to say, dude. It's out of control, it seems. And like I said, they're like a cancer. These streamers are like a cancer because there's a lot of people who see them streaming and making a lot of money by cheating. Then they're like, well, hell, I want to do that as well. So then the snowball effect occurs and people go out and cheat to try to become famous and rich and good at Call of Duty. And then more people start to cheat to try to keep up. And then now you just have an entire ecosystem of dudes cheating, built upon dudes who got famous by cheating. I mean, full honesty here as well, I personally am not that good at Call of Duty compared to the people that play this game now, which is crazy because I used to be one of the best in the community. I was really good. I had high KDs. I was dropping nukes. I would get Moabs. I would get 30-0 gameplay free-for-alls, dropping nukes on people all the time in Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. But now the way these people play this game, I just can't keep up. Also, I don't play as much as I used to because I just don't care about this game because honestly, it's not good. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't see a lot of cheaters because I'm not in the upper echelon skill-based matchmaking lobbies where a lot of these really good streamers and really good players populate and live. So for me, cheating is not a problem, but it apparently is a very big problem for a lot of people, or maybe it's not. Maybe this is some kind of, little bubble of the streamers and really good players. I guess see cheaters all the time because maybe they're all cheating. Everyone's just circle jerking each other, cheating each other off, and other guys who actually are legit good, happen to just be, innocent bystanders, catching stray bullets, getting popped off by cheaters as well. I don't really fucking know, to be honest. But what I'm trying to say is that I have really not seen any blatant cheaters. I've seen suspect to cheating. Guys seem to have a really, really great, sticky aim. But I've never really seen like a rage hacker or someone following me through the walls with some kind of wall hack. But nowadays as well, here's the problem, dude. And maybe this may be a conspiracy theory, but the aim assist is so strong now, it seems. And I've heard people say it's not as strong as, or more strong or less strong than it used to be, but it's more effect the same. It's just more aim assist further out, so up to 200-300 meters to compensate for the bigger, battle royale maps. But perhaps maybe because aim assist is so strong, they have it that way to mask those with aimbot or soft aimbot, because the better the aim assist is for everybody, the harder it is to tell what is really actually legit and not legit aiming. That's just my little conspiracy theory, and because kind of everybody has aimbot almost. The thing is though, is that it doesn't seem to be a priority for Activision at all, because they have the resources and they have the manpower if they wish to do so. But the most important thing is they have the resources. They have the money, if they were willing to spend it, where they could shut down cheaters and hackers. But also at the same time, I don't know if other games have this kind of freaking problem with cheaters and hackers, because if you look at every other game, I don't see the community crying, complaining about hackers and cheaters all the time, or maybe they do, I'm just not paying attention. But I don't witness or hear people complaining about Fortnite cheaters and hackers as much, because this seems to be that the Call of Duty community is sort of like the lowest common denominator, lowest possible common people in the gaming world, in the online multiplayer arena. It seems that the Call of Duty community seems to attract the biggest losers. And one thing I will say that is pretty funny is that the sweater the lobbies get for me after if I do well or win a game of Battle Royale or Resurgence, what I find is that the lobbies I'm in, I get more Mexican and blacks the stricter the matchmaking system gets. It seems like these dudes are trying to overcompensate for being losers or whatnot by being good at a video game, as if that's going to somehow make them feel less inferior to the more superior alpha male elite gaming stub muffins out there, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. So this is where I'd like to finish up on about this title, where all these people should be in jail, including Activision. And this is how it's all going to come together, and that's this, is that I fully believe that Activision is complicit in allowing streamers to cheat, turning a blind eye to them cheating. They even have the whitelists, which is a verifiable conspiracy theory, that used to be one, that now is a fact. Conspiracy theories are nothing more than just sit around for a few months or a couple years, come true type stuff nowadays, it seems, whether it be video games or politics or whatever, if you know what I'm talking about. Get shot, stay safe, wear that mask. China. Because let me put it this way, it all comes down to money, right? Most things in this world, when you look at the reasons and the why, it's money and power. Activision is a publicly traded company. For those of you who don't know what that means they are on the stock exchange, and they have fiduciary responsibility to make as much money as they can for their shareholders. If they do not do everything that they can to make as much money as they can as a company to increase their profits, to make their shareholders richer, they can be held liable. The CEOs can get fired, which probably wouldn't matter anyways. They probably just get some huge severance pay of $50 billion. I mean, these goddamn assholes burnt down the entire economy and then got $100 million bonuses back during the housing market crash. So nonetheless, I digress. But they have to do everything possible to do. They have to do everything possible to make as much money for everybody. And if they don't, they lose their jobs, people get fired, you can get sued, and it's not good for the company in the long run, no matter what. Now, how is that paying the fact, like allowing cheaters and streamers to participate and allow this to go on and not really actually take it serious? Because it's all marketing. When you have all these dudes who are streaming, and they get a lot of views regardless of what we think about them. A lot of people watch them. Rather, obviously, these dudes are making millions of dollars off of dumb kids and dumb adults, because no one intelligent would be donating to an openly to a cheater, which most of these people are. And they should be banned, and a lot of them have been banned. But once again, the whitelist, which is from Activision, and streamers are on a whitelist, which basically makes them unbannable, no matter if they're cheating or not. These people who have been proven to be cheaters like Nixta and others are still being invited to Call of Duty sponsored World Series events for Warzone with millions of dollars of prize money on the line. And once again, it's all advertising. When you show people playing a game and it makes it look like it, and these streamers make it look like it's fun, and they kill a bunch of people and they have easy lobbies, that's obviously positive marketing for anybody watching that, thinking, because people watching it will think, wow, looks like a lot of fun. Look how well this game is. Look how easy it is. Look how many kills they're getting. Wow, this is so cool. And that leads to people going out and buying copies or playing the game because Warzone is free. But at the end of the day, everybody who even buys this game is funneled into microtransactions. T-Dog, one of the YouTubers out here who does Call of Duty, even tweeted about this before, about how he started a new account. And as soon as you start the game up, before you even get a chance to pick what game mode you want to play or even actually press a button to play a game, you get hit with, buy the battle pass. Then you say no, and it's like, buy the premium battle pass. You say no, then you get into a lobby or try to find a lobby, then you get hit with the Weed 420 Seth Rogen special event. Buy this battle pass. Buy these skins. You are literally busted in the face with microtransactions multiple times. Every single time, even if you own the game, every time you try to play this game, even if you bought a battle pass, all you get hit with is like, upgrade to the Black Cell battle pass. Because it's all about money and power. So what I'm trying to say, if I'm not making it clear here, is that Activision is complicit in allowing cheaters and reverse boosting to happen in a roundabout way, especially with their Golden Goose streamers and Call of Duty partners, because they're just marketing. They just make the game look good, and they don't care what these kids do, or grown men, actually not kids, these are grown adults, do, as long as they make the game look good and help to sell copies of the game and increase the profits of Activision. And that's why they should all be in jail. It's fraud. It's false advertising. It's lying. It's deceit. And it is cheating. And it also ruins the actual gameplay and fun of those who are purchasing and buying this game as paying customers. So there you go. That's the video by Pedigree Chums. Thanks for watching. Ghost of Vate here coming at you hot. If you didn't hit that like button, subscribe, well, hey, go fuck yourself.